Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mrs. Leeson, and I'm here with the first of two videos. What we're going to talk about first is 2.1c lesson, Integer Addition with Applications. And this is going to be a relatively short video and lesson for you to do, so make sure you're on this page. Please listen first and then do what I ask you to do. That's how these videos work. All right, so first of all, I need to remind you that for this lesson and all of Module 2, there are no calculators. You're going to be doing work in the margins if necessary. The directions say to circle the operation. That is a big deal because pretty soon we're going to be mixing up addition and subtraction, and it really helps you when you circle the operation. Then you're going to find the sum. This is all addition. And it says that models are optional. Folks, I'd like you to try not to use the models, but you can certainly imagine them. So when I say imagine them, I'll tell you what I mean. What I'm going to have you do is numbers 1 through 15 odd, but I want to demonstrate two of the even problems for you so we can talk about the philosophy here. So I'm looking at number 10, which is negative 4,213 plus negative 2,041. These are all negative tiles, and you can just imagine them all lined up. They're all shaded in, all colored tiles. How many negative tiles are there? Well, I'm going to come over to the side, and I'm ignoring the negative signs. I'm going to add 4,213 and 241, and I get 4,454 negative tiles. So I know that my answer is negative 4454. So notice I'm doing the work in the margin for number 10. So that's my first problem I want to show you. The second problem is number 12. Number 12 is three terms added together, and if you notice, the first two terms are positive and the last one is negative. My instinct is just start to write down numbers, but I want you to notice there are 104 positive tiles here, 104 negative tiles here. How many zero pairs? That's right, 104 zero pairs. Those zero out, and my answer is 37. So be smart about how you do the work, and you can always do the addition in the margin. Remember, your task is to do numbers 1 through 15 odd and then stop. Please pause the video now. You can turn the video back on when everybody's done, and we can check the answers. Please pause the video now. Okay, folks, here are the answers to 1 through 4 and 9 through 12. I've given you the evens as well as the odds, and that's for those speedsters who finished early. I know you did the right thing. You did the evens while you were waiting, right? Good. All right, so there's the answers to those 8 problems, and then let's scroll down. Here are the answers to 5 through 8 and 13 through 16. Anything that you got wrong in the odds, please write down the right answer, and these are the problems that you need to practice with. Okay, take a second, do your corrections. Okay, we're moving on to the next page. I'm going to demonstrate one problem on the next page, and then you're going to do the rest of them. So the directions at the top of the page say, write an addition expression to represent the situation and simplify. This idea of representing the situation is a very important one, and we'll talk about that as we go along, not just in this lesson, but in the next ones in Module 2. Write your answer in context using a complete sentence, and that means write your answer in response to the word problem question. All right, so number 17 says, in the first half of a trivia game, Lila scored 800 points. In the second half, she lost 300 points. What is her final score? So we're looking for suggestions as to what these words mean, either positive or negative. And remember, this lesson is all on adding. So scoring is a positive number, so 800. And we're adding the 300 points that she lost, which is a negative 300. Notice there are no units in this sentence, this expression, excuse me, and we don't use units until we get to the question. 800 plus negative 300 is a positive 500. Box your answer. And now answer in a sentence. Therefore, her final score is And we don't just say 500. Here's where we start to use our units. 500 points. And that's all there is to it. So would you please finish the problems on this page all the way through number 21? And by the way, number 21, these are all going to be individual answers. So please do these problems on your own. Only whisper to your shoulder partner if necessary. Please pause the video and check back when most of you are done. Okay, so welcome back. Here are the answers to number 18 and number 19. I want to call your attention to number 19. Really, number 19 is a subtraction problem. Descend means to take away, but we're turning this into an addition problem. 400 plus negative 225 is 175, and then that's a positive 175. So in our answer, we say the roller coaster is 175 feet above the ground. Going back to number 18, his final score is negative 400 points, which is appropriate. Number 20, descending or below is negative, ascending is positive. So the answer is negative 650. The sub is now 650 feet below sea level. Would it be correct to say the sub is now at negative 650 feet? Not really. We don't talk that way. We say below sea level. And then finally, here are my 3 integer addition expressions. They all result in a sum of negative 5. And I tried to do as many different ways as possible. Number 1 is a positive plus a negative. Number 2 is 0 plus the sum. And number 3 are 2 negative numbers added together. All right, so if you need to, you can replay the video, or you can just be done and we're ready to move on. So this is the end of the first video. The second video will be on lesson 2.1e. So you can turn to the page that's appropriate for 2.1e. And thanks for listening. Bye.